burning cedar oil with the candle and the glass right here. It's got cedar oil inside of that. It's burning up into it, and it smells so good in here. There's nothing that smells better than cedar oil. Pure cedar oil. Oh my God. Man, it's taking me away. You know, there's material objects. I've got to let go of a lot of material objects right now. And I'm thinking about which ones I want to take with me on my journey. You know, and how far I can take each one with me. You know, I'll travel by car for a while, and then I'm probably going to switch to foot. So when that switches to from car, I might be able to take this right here with me. You know, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. This might get broken. But if I could set up a tent and hook this up and have this smelling with me, I might take some oils with me. I'll do that in my car. I'll take some oils and I'll take this with me. Maybe not. That's what I'm saying. You got to be able to let go of material objects that you really love. I love this material object right here. I've had this for years, and I've used it, you know, through the years. Lots of things that we love, material objects that we love, but we can't take them all with us. You know, not when you're exiting the matrix and you're trying to detach from material objects in the matrix. You know, in this life here. You know, what am I going to do? What are we going to do? Sit here and die in this apartment? Am I going to sit here for another 40 years doing videos and then all of a sudden do a video of me? You don't see me do videos anymore. What happened to Jim Otis? Oh, he's dead. You know what I mean? You're not going to hear that story. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. You know, I'm not going to give you that. You know, I'm not going to go out like everybody else. It's a sad story for everybody else. It's the same story that you people do for yourselves. It's the same sad story that you recreate over and over for yourselves. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that they're doing the same. It's a story. It's history. It's his story. And it's all fake. His story. It's a story. It's all fake. Reality is what I'm showing you now. You know, we need to think of ourselves in every second of our lives. What makes you happy? Haven't you always wondered that? What really makes you happy? And I we're missing out on that. You know, well, I don't like light around me. I don't like a lot of light. That's why you see I turned out all the lights, and I like this red light right here. Isn't that cool? My music. This is what I like in this music. And this cedar oil with these dragons that I had. Burning with cedar oil, you know, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of living that you want. I feel better now. You know, I had a headache and I just rubbed my headache away. It took me a little while to rub it away, but I did some deep rubbing into my temples and my whole head, the whole top of my head, and then my pineal gland and my forehead and everything, and rubbed it out, and I'm feeling better now. But you got to pay attention to yourself and how you feel every second. You're alive. You know, or you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself, and you're not gonna live long. You know, so I did some working out, did some push-ups. Today I'm doing a different workout. It's a varied workout than the ones I showed you earlier. Now I'm just taking pieces and bits of those and using them today because I'm busy doing other stuff, as you can see. I'm downsizing. I'm a minimalist already, minimalist prepper, but now I'm getting ready to go, you know, adventure to the North Pole. That's where I'm going. So I'm thinking, what's most important to me to get freedom for this world? I want freedom first, and if I can't get that for everybody, I want to go to the North Pole, you know, and I want freedom. You know, we need freedom for everybody. You know, that's more important than anything. You know, it's like freedom. Freedom is illegal. You know, we need to legalize freedom. You know, we need to legalize freedom. We haven't even had any freedom yet. That's something that should be legal a long time ago. You know, why don't we legalize freedom? That's like the ABCs. You know, we haven't even done the basic things in this life. You know, we haven't even legalized freedom yet. You know, that's how far we are behind. You know, honestly, you know. So they've got us fooled in every direction. You know, we don't even know which way we're turning. We're turning or which way we're coming or going or anything anymore. That's why, you know, we need to stop everything and get the truth, and then figure out where we go from here. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm stopping this fucking train right here, and we're gonna do this shit right. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking go out like that. I'm not going to let you go out like that. I'm doing this for everybody out there. You know what I mean? We're not going to go out like this. We can't let our future generations grow up in a world like this. You know, shame on you. Shame on you for thinking you can. Anybody that thinks that this world's okay the way it is, shame on you. It's not. You don't get up and believe it and hurl it right back at it. You know what they've given you? Hurl it right back at them. We're done. I'm done. We're done. Okay, this is a bunch of bullshit, and you're a coward if you think otherwise. And I want to show you what things are more important to take with you. You know what I mean? You got to think about what's important to you. You know, when you're getting, you know, what do I need to downsize here? You know, I take what's with me on my quest to wake up the world by the action that I'm going to take. The action is the word act I on. It means I'm going to act. I act on. Action. The word action means I act I on. And the word question mark means the quest I on to the mark. And the mark is the question, the question mark is the quest I on to the mark. And let's talk about the center of the flat earth. That's really what a question mark means. The quest I on to the mark. And the mark is the center of the flat earth. That's the quest that you're on. And that's the question mark means. Every word and every time you have the Christmas tree means the center of the North Pole. You know what I mean? That's all points to the North Pole. Everything points to the North Pole. Okay, I'm telling you, everything does. You know, the quest I on to the question mark. And that's what we need to get. We need to get to the North Pole, and that's the action that I'm taking. I'm taking the act I on to the quest I on to the mark, and the mark is the North Pole, and that's it. Look at this compass. Look at this nice compass I got. Of all the things that I'm going to take, of all my material objects that I need, this is the most important one right here. Of all of them that I'm going to take with me, this beautiful compass. Look at it pointing north. This one works really well. I got a good compass right here. Look at that sucker. Why is that red thing always pointing north? No matter which way I turned, I was walking all around this place today, and it's always pointing north. And this is what I'm going to follow right here. This is my best compass right here. It's a nice one. Look at it pointing north. That's where I'm headed. I'm just going to go north. And I see into the Aurora Borealis. I'm going to see the Aurora Borealis in my skies pretty soon. And I'll do a video for you of that when I get there. I'll set up something and do a video if videos are still around, if YouTube's still around by then, if, you know, the world's still the same by then. As you see things change pretty rapidly in this world, we don't know what's going to happen day to day. You know, hang on for the ride. Okay, flat power, hang on for the ride. You know, flat Earth has power and truth has power, and it changes things day by day. So we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, one day you just don't know. You know what I mean? What's going to happen? So don't get comfy. Don't get too comfy. All right, because I'm here to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. Okay, think about that one. I'm here to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. Okay, and so look at all this material stuff. So I've got all this nice material stuff over here, you know, that I got to let go of. Look at that's called a vanity right there. That's my vanity. There's my tree that I painted on the wall. Look at that beautiful tree I painted on my wall. And so I'm a minimalist. I don't have much material stuff. There's that big tree I painted. That's actually the tree of life at the North Pole that I painted with the Aurora Borealis shooting out of it. As you can see, it's green. Look at that big old beautiful tree on my wall. Everybody who comes over loves my tree. There's my art that I painted. I've got to do something with my art. I've got to get rid of this. I'm gonna take it with me. I'm taking my art with me. I'm gonna take that with me as long as I can go with all this stuff. But you can't take it with you to the North Pole. You can't take it with you to the end, man. When you're fighting for freedom, you know what I mean. There's my vanity right there. There's a beautiful vanity just sitting right in the middle of that forest. See, it's like a forest here, and then there's a seat you can sit in with a beautiful vanity right there, and the mirror coming up it, and that little book. and everything, so you could sit in the middle of a forest in my living room. I've had pretty girls sitting there before, and they love it. And I've had people that want to model with goth girls that want to come over and do naked modeling and stuff like that in this room with this tree that I painted here. I said, no, I don't want no naked people in my room. Sorry, but it's well received and well liked with a lot of the community and people, and just everybody who sees it goes, how'd you do that? How'd you get that tree on your wall? I painted this on my wall, the orange lily. Got my coat rack, my massage chair. I got a lot of things that are worth things to them. I'm gonna miss my massage chair. I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff, So I just don't know what's most important to me. What's most important to me? I need to decide that now. And I'm thinking about everything, and I have memories attached to all this stuff. Big memories attached. So I want to take this with me too. This is one thing I bought at Pagan Pride that I threw an event called Pagan Pride. Me and all my pagan friends, we all threw a thing called Pagan Pride at the Discovery Center. It's this place where you discover things, and they talk about space and all this shit. But we had a Pagan Pride Day out there, and I bought this guy right here. Look at that neat looking thing. He's riding that thing right there, and that guy right there. And that's something else. I bought that for $30. I love this thing. I've had this for years, I don't want to let this go. I'll take this with me as far as I can, but after a while, I'm going to have to let it go. I'm going to have to let him go. There's lots of things I'm going to have to let go of, but this one thing I'm going to take for sure with me. My pagan. Look at that pentacle. See on there? There's a pentacle. This is my recipe book. It's got all my recipes in it. Isn't that the neatest recipe book you ever seen? Got a pentacle on it, and all these neat designs, and it's embossed and everything like that. So I'm going to take this with me as far as I can. But if I have to let go of it all, that's fine too. You have to take what's most important with you. If I only end up with a compass and this in the end, a little fire thing here, that I can use as a torch, that works, and I've got a torch refiller here where I can refill it with torch things. That's what's most important to me. And this little tarp right here. I got this little tarp thing right here that I can lay down and get comfy in. It's a little poncho raincoat tarp thing. Just think of what's most important for survival. This little thing right here I can use. I'm gonna do a couple videos on this. This is the thing I can use to hold things in. My vegan wraps, I'm gonna use those for as long as I smoke weed out there. I got a little jar of weed. I'm gonna take a bunch of weed in a big bag. I got things that I needed to take. There's a little horn that if somebody fucks with me, I can make a loud noise with this horn and scare them. But I don't know how much of this stuff I can take. This right here, I've loved this thing for years. I can't take this with me. I can only take this so far, and then I'm gonna have to toss it. And how much of this stuff can I take? I'm gonna have to let go of that vanity. All this stuff's got to go. My chairs, my foot massager. I can take this for a little while, maybe in my car for a bit, and then after a while, I'm gonna have to let go of my foot massager. And that chair's got to go. I can have that. I'm gonna take my heater, a couple of my heaters. I'm gonna take my Band-Aids. There's a bunch of non-toxic Band-Aids. I'm gonna take all these with me right here. And I've got things that are important to me that I'm gonna take. But I've also got this sleeping bag here. This one goes over the head, right here, a mummy bag. It's a good sleeping bag to go with my tent. So you need this right here. And I got an inverter right here. One of these inverters that has power that comes in. Those you always need those right there. See, I got power coming in there with an inverter for this you can plug into your car. So in my car, I'll have that. And I'm going to do another video on this. I want to put this into 2 videos. So it's going to be exiting the matrix. I'll be back.